new fallout in the Sandra Birchmore investigation. A former Stoughton police officer is charged with killing Birchmore and making her murder look like a suicide. Now town officials say they are working to restore trust in the police department. Meanwhile, Birchmore's friends are still coming to grips with yesterday's indictment in the 23-year-old's death. NBC 10's Eli Rosenberg live in Stoughton with the very latest. Eli?
And Corey, today we have been talking with friends of Sandra Birchmore, and they say for years they have been baffled, in disbelief, confused by the notion that she would take her own life. So yesterday's arrest of Matthew Farwell, he's charged with her murder, answering some questions as the town manager here continues to push for justice.
She was just a vibrant individual. She had a passion for life.
For years, those closest to Sandra Birchmore knew, they say, there was no way the 23-year-old would take her own life.
Some kids may have had good days and bad days. Sandra always had a good day.
So sadness turned to shock in February 2021 when they heard not only was Birchmore dead, but the medical examiner determined suicide was the cause.
I couldn't believe it, no. There was no indication at all that she would have taken her life. None whatsoever.
What's going on?
On Wednesday, former Stoughton police officer Matthew Farwell arrested and now faces a federal charge of murder. Federal prosecutors alleging Farwell started sexually abusing Birchmore when she was 15. Long-held suspicions in this town seemingly validated.
I wish I was there to walk him to the courthouse. I wish I was there to cuff him. I wish I was there just to stare at him.
Stoughton Town Manager Tom Calter says he and the police chief have been working hard to reform a police department rocked by this scandal. In addition to Farwell, two other police officers, Farwell's twin brother, and the deputy police chief at the time, were accused of having an inappropriate relationship with Birchmore as well.
The stain on this department won't be gone until justice is served. And everybody in this building is committed to justice for Sandra.
Both William Farwell and that deputy chief, Robert Devine, have denied wrongdoing and are not currently facing any criminal charges.
We won't rest until they're held accountable as well.
And as you can see behind me right now, there are currently no protesters here at Stoughton PD, but the town manager says he and the police chief have delivered a message to officers to feel free to come out and stand side by side with these protesters as he continues, he says, to push for accountability, and he works to restore trust with this police department. Live in Stoughton, Eli Rosenberg, NBC 10 Boston.
All right, Eli, thank you. Be sure to stay with us both on air and online for continuing coverage of the Sandra Birchmore investigation. You can go to our website or tap the NBC 10 Boston app to see the U.S. Attorney's full press conference from yesterday. You can also read the federal indictment of Matthew Farwell there.